So we're at Redmires Reservoirs. This is the top one. Look at this. I've never seen it this low. Usually this one's the second fullest. This stream has a little culvert up, but it's not worth a full explore. I've never seen this one so low either. So today's video is just going to be just a brief explore of the Redmires Reservoirs and its overflow, as it does have two little explores. You can have a look. It's got a few interesting features, a few cool little overflows for all three reservoirs have a little overflow. The top one has a plug hole which is just over there. So yeah, so the first part here is just walking around the reservoir. A few little streams coming in. This is all that's feeding the reservoir, the top one at the moment. So you can really see this drought has seriously dried everything up, because usually this stream's quite a lot more lively. So we'll be crossing here. This is another little stream here, which is also usually this is actually very high, but since the levels dropped so much, it's not high at all anymore. You can see how much water usually goes through. That's all gone. So here we are crossing here. Right, so I'll get back to you when we see something else interesting. So we're now at the second reservoir, and so my hair's a bit of a mess, but as you can see, it's very low. Now usually over there's a bit of water that usually comes in that feeds it, but for some reason they've just shut it off completely. I'm currently walking on quite a slippy path. Usually this path's quite dry, so there must have been a bit of rain up here, because some of the streams are a bit higher than usual. Some aren't. As I come to another little stream that feeds the second one here. So that feeds the second reservoir. It's not really doing much though, is it? That's where it goes through. It's crawlable, but there's no point. Yeah, it goes through this here. I could unblock that actually. It's a bit blocked around there, but I haven't got an unblocking stick with me today. Anyway, get back to you with something else interesting. So that little stream you saw feeding the second one, it comes through this deep, looks like a mini canal. I have walked through it, and the reason why I did that was to unblock it, because it was very blocked. It was actually almost coming onto the path. I had my waders on, of course, my chest ones, but it were big clumps of grass and big clumps of dirt that were blocking it completely. It's actually a little bit up here. It's a little bit blocked up here, like that, completely stopping the flow, causing it to back up, also causing it to fail a bit. There were little holes like these here, and the water was running through, and you don't want the path to slide in to the reservoir. That's not a good idea. Anyway, just over here there is an overflow for the second one. It's a step overflow, so I'll show you that. So here it is, the overflow. Whew. There's some rock pile in here. I'm not going to be an arse and kick them over, because people who do that are just sad people. That must have took a while. A little bit steep. Some big steps you get you to. it goes down that way, which feeds this reservoir. So we shouldn't be here, but oh well. There's a little camera screen. Oh great. I'm keeping that on video, you know.
It's on video?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think you can get across. They've actually put barbed wire. That weren't there last time. I don't see why they need to block that off so nicely, because it is just a little overflow. So we're just walking around the third reservoir. This, we think, could have been bombed. That's why there's a big hole. And also a spring here, which also feeds the third reservoir. So yeah, that's good to know. Redmires Reservoirs bombed, but I remember my granddad telling me about what it were. I can't remember. It was something to do with the war, Second World War. But yeah, don't remember, sadly. Could have done a little bit of history then on this channel. Not done much of that. Anyway, walking around the third one, there's a little bit of a tunnel that we'll see just down here, so I'll show you. I'll get you on video going down. There goes Dad down. The staircase that goes to nowhere. It is just a staircase. So it would have turned that way. I don't know. Maybe it's just so you don't have to do that. But yeah, it is just a staircase to nowhere. So anyway, we're at the third reservoir. This is nowhere near as low as all the rest. You see they're doing construction over there. There's a cat, we'll call it a cat digger. Probably, I mean I recognise the yellow. But yeah, there's a little tunnel down there, I'll show you that. Doing a little bit of a detour here. Going up this way to something I don't know what it is at all. So I'll show you all, and then you can have a little bit of a guess what this is. And if anyone has history on it, then I'd be very grateful. I hope it doesn't just drop, because it does include water. Where is it now? It's up here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Oh, ow! It's a little bit of a brambles. Oh well. Oh, get through. Here it is. So here, it's actually low today, but yeah, this. What is it? I've seen it a lot higher. So water comes down from the hillside this way, comes down here and just completely disappears. Doesn't make sense at all. But yeah. So I'd walk down there, but it's too brambly. But yeah, any ideas what that could be? I don't know. I've never seen. I've seen this a lot higher, where it were actually coming over this, like in a little weir. I've been nettled. But yeah, I don't know if it goes underground there or whatever, because there's a bit of water that comes out over there. That's the tunnel I was telling you about. But there's no places where the water actually goes under that you can see. So yeah, I'll show you where this water comes out. So here's this water, the mystery tunnel. Oh, this. It doesn't smell. You can hear water running. Here, let me get me torch out, shine it up. It just goes round the corner. Echo! A bit of an echo. But yeah, I don't know. It's not crawlable at all. It's way too small. This is what I'm walking on at the moment. It's not safe. God knows what that could be. It might feed from what we saw upstream. I mean, look at that. That's strange. Sorry about my hair, by the way. It's a complete mess in this wind. But yeah, so I'll show you the next interesting thing just in a second. Right, so here we've got a bit of an reservoir overflow. This is the birth of the Wyming Brook. This is where it starts, just here. Goes down there into that, which goes down that way. If I can get to it, I'll show you where it comes out. But I don't know, I think there's a fence now. Oh, it's been cut down. I'll show you where it comes out. So, it comes out here, through that. Goes down into a little pond, and I don't know where else it goes from there. But this is the start of the Wyming Brook. If you've ever been to Wyming Brook, this is where it starts. So some interesting stuff. I've checked maps and I've looked whereabouts exactly this water goes, and it's always gone there. Now this, usually, you used to be able to go up there and have a look at where the water comes out over there, and I was going to get some video of it coming out over there because it's really powerful, but it's been completely blocked off. No idea what they're doing. They're always doing something here. They've been constructing around here since I first came, which was ages ago. So this here was I think it was a dam house, and they've completely changed it to an actual house. Looks very nice. It weren't good shape at first, but they've completely changed it to look very nice. So this here is the spillway for the bottom dam. It's completely dry today as we've had no rain. I've seen it overflowing a few times when it's rained really heavy, but obviously we're in this drought. It's literally completely dry. Now we're going to show you where exactly it comes in, but since they've been doing construction over there, everything's completely blocked off. No fences to climb over either. Usually they're wooden fences like this. You can climb over them easily, but they've put barbed wire all over them, and big metal fences that fall over if you try and climb on them from experience. But anyway, we're about to jump in to this spillway. There's a spillway up here we're about to jump into, to the main explore. So, as you saw that hole in the fence, there's something down here, a little bit of a path. I'll have a run just in case, because I don't think I'm allowed. I think this might take us down to the Wyming Brook. Ooh, ooh. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Okay, there's something here. So, as I was saying, it went into a little pond. This is it. So, this what I'm stood on now is the overflow for the bottom dam. This is the Wyming Brook, where it starts. This pipe. Got something going through it, but I'm not sure. So I don't. That over there is the little pond that we're talking about. Goes down there into a culvert. You know me. Let's have a look. It is a crawlable one. It smells a bit odd, but that's where that goes. Let me see. I don't think we can see where it comes out. I think it goes for underground for a little bit, but I've never seen this bit before. Never thought to have a look. So that's taking the main flow, which is actually probably blocked over there. There's a penstock which is completely, that's like bursting out. That's ready to blow. So this is the bottom reservoir overflow. What's going on here? Something's blocked. But yeah, I have never seen this bit before. Anyway, let's get back to the main walk. He's just getting in first. So, something down there I want to show you first, just down there. Show you something down there quickly. Let me get in. So, bit low. So just here. So the reason why we can't follow it any way further than this is yeah, big drop. I didn't come down here on a kayak, because I've seen people kayak on spillways. You won't want to do it on this one. Not a good idea at all. Anyway, I'm going to follow upstream. Not too slippy. So this spillway serves the both the middle and the top reservoir. Not bad. So just up ahead there is a bit of a culvert that goes under the road. RCP, nothing too interesting, but yeah, might as well get in the video. So this confluence, that's the middle reservoir overflow. Sometimes they have this open, and when the top one's been quite low, the middle one has been overflowing through here. But we've got quite a few branches that are stopping us. I'm gonna have to stoop over a little bit more, or do that. Just tank through it. That's how you get it done. So you get the job done. It's a bit sludgy. Anyway, as you can see, got a hellhole to go into. Well, hey, we love to see it, but it's not a long one. You can already see the end of it. Ooh. Got my headlight on. I've actually sat in here and had my lunch once. So you can see it's just, I can't really stand up in here. What's it like for you?
I can't stand up either.
So there's not really any water going through today. Look how many spiders there are.
Thousands.
Thousands. When you look at the side of the floor of the tunnel, you can see how high it gets in times of flow. Look at that. Get a quick picture. I'm walking through cobwebs here.
You've got a spider on your head.
I'm breaking up cobwebs in front of me. Yeah.
You'll keep dusting them off.
Let me get out. Oh, that was low. So that's what we've just been through. So now we're walking up this, on for a little bit, and we'll come to the actual reservoir overflow, the plug hole. Right. Got a little bit of a thing to go under, a little bridge go under. There's some sort of construction over there, I don't know. Let's go under this. Not too low. Bent over a little bit. Had plenty of that in my time of culverting. It smells strange. It smells quite strange. I have to be quiet. They're doing something. We'll keep quiet. Let's keep a bit quiet because there's something going on over there. So, shh. We'll never know if we're quiet. So here we're coming up to it. It's something like 6 foot. I think I'm too tall for it. Right, here's the overflow tunnel. I can just stand up. So for whatever reason, they've turned it into concrete. So let's go in. This one's higher, and there's a lot of draft actually. Feel that draft? Let's go.
The things that you do on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, the normal things.
Up a pipe. Okay.
We did last Sunday.
Culvert. A culvert in general.
What is that?
Oh, someone's brought some crap.
What is this? Look at that little shower. So we're in it. Look at that. License plate. But these kids, so they'll be throwing stuff. Look at that. You are?
We throw some out.
Yeah. Yeah, take your crap back. Look, they got little steps. Anyway, I'm gonna take some pictures on the way back, so no point filming the way back. You're seeing it now. I've got to show you this. I don't know who ACM is, but well done. Little hut. Just a little hut in here. ACM, well done, pal. Graffiti artists. But yeah, let me show you the overflow. Where we were, what we were inside. That. So, what we saw, that water that was going through wasn't overflow because obviously it's not low enough, not high enough. But comes through this stream, which is very dry, a lot drier than usual. So we were at the bottom of that when I was looking up. But that's if the water's high, that high, they'll open that. Or if they don't want this water that's coming through this little stream going in there, they'll send it down there. I've seen it overflow a few times, but not today. Maybe next time. I was gonna have a look down there, but since we were in that tunnel, the entry point is down there, but we were underground, so couldn't have done it. And it's a pain in the arse to get over this. Absolute pain. It's not just like, oh, you hop over the wall, you actually have to climb up the wall, which I'm not going to do. But yeah, thank you for watching today's video. Sorry if it was a little bit of a boring one, but either way, it's all good fun. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.